Good morning, Blue Devils. I'm Lily.
And I'm Kaylee. Today is Friday, October 11th, 2024. Welcome back to Blue Devil News.
Hey, Kaylee, why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating?
I don't know. Why?
Because they have no body to go with.
Lily, that's so good.
Let's start with some exciting news for all our sports fans.
The Blue Devil Booster Club is covering entry fees for all junior high and high school students at home games. Plus, if you're sitting in the student section, you'll be entered to win a prize.
Also, there's a fifth quarter event after the game tonight at the Christian Church for high school students only. It's a great way to hang out after the game.
And now, your sports report with Bryson, Jackson, and Luca.
Good morning, Blue Devils. I'm your host, Jackson, and I'm here with
Bryson Dickens
and
Lucas Scott.
let's start off with this week's sports report. High school JV football played Oswego on Monday. They were not able to get the chains moving and fell to the Indians with a score of 40-0.
Tuesday, the Lady Blue Devils traveled to South Haven, playing South Haven in the first game and Oxford in the second. Unfortunately, we were not able to bring home a win.
The junior high football and volleyball teams traveled to Central on Thursday. The volleyball girls lost to Central, but the junior high boys stomped the Raiders.
High school volleyball played against Oxford and Udall and took home a dub against the Eagles.
Seniors will be recognized before the game at 6:35 and kickoff starts at 7 against the West Oak Patriots. Student section theme is hunting for a win. Wear your camo attire and support the Blue Devils. At halftime, the Little Cheer Clinic will perform a dance.
And that was your sports report for this week. Check back in next week for your report on sports.
The variety show is still looking for talented students grades 6 through 12. So, if you've got a talent to show off, make sure to sign up.
Now, we've got a fun segment for you.
That's right, our first and third hour broadcasting students hit the hallways to ask SHS students one important question.
What would you do if you were the principal for a day?
Let's check out what they had to say.
Who am I here with?
Brian Hurt.
Hello, Brian. If you were the principal for the day, what rules would you add or change?
Definitely school lunches with bigger portions, and then phone policy.
Would you rather be the principal for the high school or the elementary, and why?
High school, I would get along with the students much better.
What would you do about our phone policy?
You would be allowed to use it more often in class as long as it was a distraction to others.
Do you feel like people would like to have you as our principal, and why?
Yeah, I would. I'd be fair to the students and what they want.
Okay. Thank you, Brian.
Who am I here with?
Jordan.
Jordan, if you were principal for a day, what would you change? Like any rules or anything?
Probably just their food. And that's probably it.
What would you want lunch to be instead of what it is now?
Chicken Alfredo.
Honestly, me too. Every single day.
Who am I here with?
Paul Austin.
If you were a principal for a day, what would you do or what rules would you change?
I'd make it to where everybody that has a broken bone gets straight A's. And also, I would change the no phone policy to where you can have phones.
So, do you relate to the broken bone thing?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Do you think others would agree with the phone policy?
Most likely. I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Everybody, quote unquote, needs their phone these days.
Yeah, I would like that rule very much.
Yeah, I know.
Who am I here with?
Eli Burris.
What grade are you in, Eli?
I'm a freshie.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you're a principal for a day, what would you change about the school?
Probably school food.
What about the school food?
So I would change that we could have off-campus lunches and make it to where we have multiple options.
Hey, who am I here with? Riley. Riley, if you were principal for a day, what would you do?
Probably make lunch longer and have a nap time after lunch.
And how long would you make lunch?
Probably like an hour, 2 hours.
Oh, and how long would you make nap time?
Till you wake up.
I like it. Anything else you would do? Any rules you would change?
Maybe be on your phone all the time.
You heard it here, folks. Our new principal, Riley Hubert.
Heck yeah.
Who am I here with today? You're here with Gerald Chadwell. Gerald, if you were principal for a day, what are some rules around here that you would change?
Well, I would let my students run down the hallways, up and down, even if they would like to, and no trouble would be involved.
There you go. And what are some things you would add to our school?
I would add mandatory outfit checks because we only should be dripping or drowning. No drowning involved.
There you go. And what room would you put your office in if you were the principal?
It would be in Mr. Bus's room.
Why?
Just because it's best room in the house.
There you go.
Who am I here with today?
Haley Kunis.
Haley Kunith. So I have a question for you. If you were principal for a day, what's the first thing you would do?
The first 2 hours of the day, we'd be taking naps because I'm very tired.
Okay. Do you think that we deserve nap time over the younger ones?
Most definitely, because we are hardworking teenagers.
Agreed, especially the athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bus's room, this is Lily.
I need Kaylee Angel to the office right now.
Kaylee, Mrs. Kenneth needs you up at the office.
What? Why? Juniors and seniors interested in attending College of Technology at Pitt State on November 1st, please notify Mrs. Cherico as soon as possible.
Junior high students, listen up. There's an AR competition happening, and the grade with the most words read will win a class party. Plus, your names will be entered into a drawing for even more prizes.
Speaking of junior high, don't forget Junior High Cheer is selling t-shirts. Orders are due today.
Did you know that you're walking around school with teachers and students who have racked up over 1 million views on TikTok?
If you want to see what all the hype is about, make sure to subscribe to our TikTok page.
Next week, we've only got a 3-day week, so you know what that means. High School Stuco is hosting a Fall Spirit Week for both junior high and high school students.
Here are the themes. Tuesday is Pajama Day, but leave the blankets at home.
Wednesday is Autumn Flannels. Break out those cozy flannel shirts.
And Thursday, it's Pink Out. Show your support by wearing pink.
That's your Blue Devil news for today. Once again, I'm Lily.
And I'm Kaylee.
Have a great day.